All right, welcome back to another stream. Last stream we have entered the modern age as Great Britain. So what does Great Britain do? I think I've said it at the end of last stream, but let's have a quick look at the British Empire real quick so that we're on the same page. First, they get 25% gold towards purchasing buildings and 25% production towards constructing buildings. But it also costs 50% more to convert towns into cities. And they also get 30% production towards the Battersea Power Station. They also get a unique heavy naval unit, which already has a splash damage ability. They get a unique antiquarian, a unique explorer, that is called the Antiquarian, who gets +5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use Excavate Artifact. We'll see. I'm kind of intrigued about that, because that feels like it'll stack up culture quite quick. I'm not sure if that is actually the way it works. So we'll see how that works. And they also get a unique quarter, the Financial Center, which gives +2 gold for every connected settlement. And that is made up of the Royal Exchange, which gives 5 gold and 1 gold adjacency for quarters and wonders, and the Manufactory, which is 5 production and 1 production adjacency for resources and wonders, as well as 1 gold adjacency for navigable rivers. Okay, given that we've played Carthage in the Antiquity Age and we've built our special districts in any town that we have quite a few options to turn towns into actual factory resource towns. And if we take a look, we've already got our hands on quite a lot of kaolin, for example, and coca. So kaolin will probably go into the capital sooner, and then we'll have to take a look if there's potentially more space to settle once the independent people have joined. But first, it is time to, well, get our attributes. Now we've got a golden age in the military path, in the cultural path, and in the economic path. We've really didn't do well in the scientific path, though, unfortunately. Which means we will immediately take that scientific attribute point, because we have 1 scientific attribute point and we can not do anything with that. All of your cities from the previous age remain cities. In addition, cities in distant lands gain 2 population. That would be nice, although I have no idea how many cities I've actually had. And I don't think you can see that. Yeah, they've all converted into towns. I assume Maleth was a city. Yeah, I think I turned Maleth into a city. Yeah, you've got the observatory. You probably weren't a city. You were neither. We have attacked, but I didn't turn any of you. I think you and you. Yeah, you've got medieval walls outside of your city center, and I think you've got the menagerie, stonecutter. So yeah, we've got at least 2 cities on distant lands. So the Treasure Fleet Golden Age would actually work quite well. Retain Holy Ecumene for every foreign settlement following your result. I think I'd rather have Deep Roots. That's flat 28 culture. How many I mean, we've got 1, 2, Uno, 3, 4. 4. I'm actually not sure if you can further purchase missionaries. Doesn't look like it. So I think deep roots would work better here. Gain an infantry unit and a range unit in all of your distant land settlements. I think the Treasure Fleet Golden Age is the way to go, which means we can go with the 10% production, plus 10 production for settlements in distant lands. Then I think militaristic or expansionist. Let's take a look. Militaristic would give me combat strength against independence and city-states, or production towards training military units, and expansionist would give me gain 1 population in towns, new towns start with an additional population. That would actually work far better for me. So we will take the expansionist point. Then diplomatic or cultural, let's take a quick look what there's a difference. Cultural could give me the wonder production, which would be lovely, or culture per age on great works, or culture on settlements. And diplomatic would give me influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. If we were to take 2 cultural points with our wildcard point that we could take and take 2 diplomatic, sorry, not cultural, diplomatic, we could get the extra policy slot. But I think I like the 10% production towards wonders. So maybe we'll take that one. I guess cultural works. We could tap the source 2 gold per unique resource you have. That could give a lot of gold. And I think I'll take that. Yeah, we'll use our last economic point and our wildcard point to get the tap the source skill. I think that could work quite well. That is what 2 gold per unique resource you have. We have silk, we have pearls, we have furs, we have sugar, we have whales, we have ivory, we have wine. Wait, what's one? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's like 26 gold, if I haven't miscalculated. So yeah, that is absolutely worth it. On the other hand, we could have gone for an economic attribute point, which would have just given me either 2 gold per active trade route, or 10% gold for every alliance, or 1 gold in resources in towns, or 2 gold in towns in distant. I mean, arguably that could work quite well as well. If we assign the resource, especially later on. Yeah, that could work as well. Although then again, is there a wonder that gives like a... for example, the Oxford University would give a wildcard attribute point, which we could, if we were to get that. Not sure if we would, but that would be a possibility. I don't know if there's any other wonder. We'd like to have the Battersea Power Station, just because that's, well, the specific wonder for Great Britain. But yeah, I think we will take Tap the Source. Min-maxing, or like going for best efficiency, or the most efficient route, we should probably take the economic point and then use our wildcard for, I don't know, scientific point or another economic point or whatever. But yeah, I think I'll take Tap the Source. Yes, let's do that. So I would like to have the wonder production, I would like to have the population increase, and the science per age on the palace. Which means now we can go and expand. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we won't get to that fish, which is sad. So we'll go for the food. You can go towards that fish. That's another factory resource for us later on. cannot go towards any important resource, so might as well just go towards the fish boats. Same goes for you, pretty much. You also have all of the available resources, so I guess like food and happiness seems like a good thing to do. You can easily take the fish resource. You can go towards the pearls. Is there a better way? 1, 2, 3. We cannot go to the coffee. We can go through when we look at Machu Picchu. Then we can go towards the coffee. Other than that, you will just take the pearls, I guess. You 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You could go towards the citrus, which is a thing that you should probably do. Sadly, you cannot go towards the to the Kinnan. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You also cannot get these fish. Yeah, I wanted to go towards the coffee, yes. You have no resource close by, at least not that I see any. You also have pretty much gotten anything that I wanted you to get. 1, 2, we are basically maxed out here as well. Not that there would be anything interesting for now, so let's get the production and the happiness. You have also gotten anything that I wanted you to get. So I guess a little bit of production and a little bit of happiness would be a good thing to have. Can you already have the fish. There is no other resource around you that you can get. So let's get some production and happiness going. I think we'll start with the grocer. 12 food is a big thing. We can upgrade our commanders, which is nice. Let's get the bulwark promotion. Ooh, and we can also get the defilade promotion. And our fleet commander can get the flotilla promotion, meaning that now he has 2 more slots. One of great commanders is a hero to soldiers and civilians alike. Their battlefield ingenuity has earned themselves promotions, but these have yet to be awarded. But I did. Game. I did. So yeah. We want to go military science, industrialization, combustion, or rather steam engine combustion, mass production as quickly as possible. And I think I'll start with natural history before going towards the Great Britain skills, because I would like to see how that antiquarian works. I would like to have the mastery because then we can excavate natural wonders. So let's go for that. What do we want to plug in right now? 25% gold from trade. Settlements receive plus 0.5 gold from every urban population. And production from every rural population. Sure, I guess that seems good. The naval unit again. And I guess the trade route. You can give me a city park. Yes. Alright, who needs happiness? The capital needs happiness. You are good, you are good, you are good. You need happiness as well. So let's put in some ivory. Machu Picchu city is also rather unhappy. I hope they'll figure themselves out. And let's just put some... so yeah, you could also use a city park, and you as well, actually. Alright, let's go through our units and just make them stay in place. Alright, now where do the independent powers spawn? I was afraid that one would spawn here. That would have been a great place. That would have been a great place for me. So I might destroy that town. It is a scientific town, which is absolutely devastating. But there's a citrus, there's a coffee, there's another citrus, and another citrus. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All in, like, within one city. Which I would very much like to have. I don't think anything else would be of interest. Let me take a quick look. I mean, there would be a tea and a coffee. That could be a potential settle. There's a cotton, there's a coffee there as well, but I would need to get rid of Mozonkani. And it is quite far away. We could use citrus quite a lot. Fish would be good. Coffee not that much actually, because we don't have that much coffee, as well as quinine. Kaolin and chocolate. So citrus, kaolin, chocolate, and fish, and maybe tea if we can trade something in. So that would actually not be worth it. But this one would be absolutely worth it. We will take. Yeah, you know, Elective Republic is just such a good card. You may be a problem though. Okay, let's send our troops and see if we can get rid of that independent power. Okay. Sickness in the air. Strange disease runs rampant among the people of the tropics. Some say in ancient times such illness was treated with quinine, but others insist that surely there must be a more modern solution. Improve a quinine resource for 1 culture on quinine, or build a laboratory for 3 science on laboratory. Given that we have next to no quinine, I think the science on laboratories is worth more. And speaking of science, let's go for 20% more science. And I guess we do that. Speaking of, you can become a fishing town. Yes, I think you two were a good hub town, if I remember correctly. I think you, one of those two. Did I make you a hub town? 58, and now we are up to 66. That works, sure. Let's also make you a hub town. 66, 78. Yeah, that was quite the good hub town. Can I attack you? Yes. We will keep our settler here. Just in case you want to go towards my settler, which would not be fun. And there's a flood, which is also not quite fun. Sure, I'll support that one because I do want to start befriend other independents now. So having a bunch of hub towns actually is quite nice. Okay, I think we can safely send our settler in. That should have been that town. Right, I forgot Napoleon was like absolutely crushing it with culture. Not good. But 300 science, that is very nice. That gave us military science, which means we can now go towards industrialization. All right, let's send our ship back. There's citrus. There's a fish. We will unfortunately we won't get that fish. We would need to settle here to get that fish, but then we wouldn't get that that citrus. Yeah, we wouldn't get that. And I'm not entirely sure if I want to settle 2 towns here for effectively one more factory resource. Especially with 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. I kind of do want that fish though. But that would be an off freshwater settle. And it would be 2 off freshwater settle, which is like a -5 to happiness, I think. But given that there's not really, I mean, there's factory, there's kaolin, there's cotton. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There is actually a good, a somewhat decent town here. If we get to the fish before that town gets to the fish, which is not guaranteed. But if, in theory, we would get to the fish, there would be a 1, 2. We would get the kaolin, we would get the cotton, we would get the fish as well. So that would help. And that would be a freshwater settle instead of 2 non-freshwater settles. Then again, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coca. I have 1, 2, 3 citrus with 3 more potentially coming in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kaolin and 1, 2, 3, 4 with a potential of 5 fish. I think I can justify to not go for that fish. I'd argue that this is something that I can do. 1, 2. I mean, granted, we could have settled here to get that fish as well. But like I said, off freshwater settles something that I'm not necessarily interested in actually doing. You, however, want to grow quite soon, quite quick. And I think I'll try that. Give me that settler. And if I don't get the fish, at the very least get the kaolin and the cotton. Don't know if that is needed that much, but I'll try it. We'll see where this is going. Ooh, a grocer. We need to repair the inn. You need happiness. You as well. Let's get the city park going. Okay, you can go back. Although, you know what? We'll see where this scout is going. Okay, and also let's try to suzerain Kumasi. Sure, we can ally. Where are you? Helpful, hostile towards Napoleon. Not that interesting having Napoleon sort of being an enemy. Kinda strong. We also need to be careful that Helsinki doesn't kill our settler. That'll be a little bit risky.
Cross the sea.
But it'll work. Okay, let's get the fish. Oh, right, there's another fish. What are you? You're curacy. I would like to have an antiquarian and see if we can dig up some treasure. I'll take the mastery, and then we'll take a look at what the special what's it called again? Civics, I think, from Great Britain are. Okay, you've got the citrus and the fish. I would like to go towards that citrus as well. I think, you know what, we'll purchase our way towards these things. And you know what, a fishing key as well, just for some food. You need to grow quick. Okay, let's see if that works. And we should also probably start with befriending Inuit Nunangat. Okay, you've got pretty much anything I wanted to get. You may become a hub town as well. We'll see about that. Let's repair some stuff. Okay. You may become a fishing town. You'll give me the citrus, and with 378 we can start befriending Inuit. Bogota is one turn for giving me a gift, I think. Let's get a museum done. We'd like to have a couple of them. Let's excavate. There would be 2 coffee, but I guess, yeah, also non-freshwater settle. And besides, coffee's not that... Although, if we take that coffee, we have a coffee soon here as well. That would be 4. Suddenly, it almost sounds good again. Okay, I would like to have a fishing key. Can I purchase myself towards there? I can. Let's also try to purchase ourselves towards the Cowlin. Okay, and a grocer as well. We have the money. There's the fish, there's the Cowlin, we just need the cotton. I saw something. There is a ruin. Is that a ruin that I can... Yeah, that is a ruin that I can take. Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's excavate. Although that was not an excavation site. That is an excavation site. You are just out of reach for that fish. So take the food and the happiness. And you take the science and production and happiness. Speaking of science, 2 happiness from mountains, 6 on natural wonders. Absolutely. Look at these tiles. Lovely. Okay, you can just stay.
Cross.
You will, yeah, the coffee is now. And that means that you have gotten all the factory resources that I wanted you to have. Same goes for you. You've got the fish, you've got the cotton, you've got the Cowlin. Okay, with that done, let's go towards the Great Britain Civics and Pax Britannica. Let me put my mouse to there real quick. Gives us the Royal Exchange, which we already said, and +3 production to settlements for every factory resources assigned to them. That will be a lot. And the Mastery gives us the Manufactory, which we've already taken a look at, and the Battersea Power Station, which just gives flat 4 production, and we receive a 2nd naval unit each time we train a naval unit. So, sort of like the Venetian Arsenal in the last, in Civ 6, minus the flat production, although I don't know if the Venetian Arsenal gave any additional yields. Then the Society of Antiquaries gives us the preceding civics. Cities with both a great work and a resource slotted receive for culture and science, and the just passive skill that civilians gain 1 movement. Chartered companies gives us the East India Company with 3 gold on each building in towns, which, damn, that's a lot. And 1 resource capacity in settlements with a port. That is what I was talking about. Look at, for example, Utica town. That is a town from the Antiquity Age, because of the special Carthaginian quarter. It has gotten 2 more slots. If I were to place a port in that town, a base port, where the hell is a port? Am I not seeing? There's a port. A base port increases the number of resources that may be assigned to a city by 2. I might need to turn it into a city first. Reading that, maybe I was tripping. I thought I've built ports in towns as well. I may be wrong about that. If so, then we need to turn them into cities, then that's the case, but still, that would give +2, meaning actually +3 with that civic, making these towns suddenly into 6 resource slot towns. Like I said, I thought I could build a port in a town. I may be mistaken. we'll see about that. So yeah, that is something that we'd actually really want to have as soon as possible. Then last is Splendid Isolation. At the start of the turn, if you have positive or 0 gold per turn, units receive 3 combat strength. The Civic No Eternal Allies, 5% gold in towns, but minus 5% gold in the capital for every alliance, and a settlement limit. So yeah, we'll go Pax Britannica, the Mastery, and then straight towards Chartered Companies. And I'd like to have another museum. And just for the sake of peace, I feel like we need to befriend Helsinki. So that is industrialization, meaning we can now get us some rail stations, which we need to get factories in order to actually get the factory resources. So, for example, Carthage will definitely be a factory town. So 811 rail station, let's go. And who else will be a factory town or city? Maleth also. Maleth probably also needs a port, but Maleth, let's just see, Maleth doesn't have the tiles for a rail station. So unfortunately, that was a little bit of a mess of me messing up. But unfortunately, although can I technically still... Yeah, you're not building anything, right? Yeah, you're not producing anything. So unfortunately, Maleth won't be able to become a factory town, but that's okay. Or city. We can turn other towns into cities if necessary, so that it's not that big of a deal, thanks to Carthage. And just looking at it, there is a bunch of chocolate and coffee. I might take my fleet and send it over. And maybe, just maybe, we'd like to take that. Eventually. There's also Kinnan as well. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 factory resources close by. You've got 1, 2, 3 in Ostia, which I guess is not your capital. And suddenly getting rid of Mozonkani sounds like not the worst of ideas. We'll see. We'll see eventually. We'd need 3 more settlement limits, so that'll still take a while. But just to keep that in mind, there's a bunch of factory resources ready. Let's get a museum. What does a museum do actually? Culture, 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 and artifact slots. Absolutely, we'll take a museum. Hi. Right, speaking of befriending, huh? You could get a rail station, but you don't have that much... that many resource slots. Let's build some fortifications up, just in case. And you've got everything I wanted to do. You could go to Niter, range this, and siege units gain 1 combat strength and additional against cavalry. Or we'll take the Silk and later on the... I think I'll take the Niter. Not sure if these ships count as ranged units. I would hope so. Again, not sure. Yeah, let's get the fish boats going. You've also gotten everything I wanted you to get. You might want some defensive fortifications though, just in case Helsinki does a stuff. And we can excavate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's excavate. And then we can see the special thingy was like what? 5 culture for every tile from your capital. 5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use it. Plus 5 culture for every tile from. Okay, so probably let's see if every tile in my capital gains plus 5 culture. You were attacked. Fire! Or attack. Yes, that's what I like to see. Yeah, and at some point, trade routes are actually also a thing we should take a look at. You've also gotten pretty much everything, so that is fine. Receive a free technology, absolutely. I'm planning on getting quite a lot of city-states. There's the Oxford University, which frankly would be quite nice to have. 3 production in the laboratory or flat 500 science. Well, what's the one small step? The city is on the cusp of a new identity forged by scholars and scientists alike. Its great minds put heads together in the libraries and laboratories, deciding their place among the stars. History will honor these scholarly works, or the future will reveal the galaxy's mystery. Honestly, I am tempted to go for the 3 production and laboratory, simply because if I have that quest ready, the Medicine of the Future quest, laboratories would gain 3 extra science and production, which seems huge. But that 500 science would help, hopefully, at least a little bit. I cannot say how much it would help, because unfortunately I cannot see how much science is needed for those. Well, I mean, I guess I need 2 turns. I make 249, so 250, so about 500. So hopefully that should give me that tag. Let's see, I think I'll go for the flat science, given that we also probably won't build that many laboratories. I think like 3 or 4. I don't have that many cities, so I think the 500 science right now is actually worth more. And yeah, it in fact did finish Steam Engine. Meaning we can go now towards combustion and then quickly towards mass production. Meaning also we would like to have as much science as possible. So we will purchase a couple of schoolhouses. There's still a +9 schoolhouse, which still sort of kind of works. You can get your hands on a rail station. You still need happiness, but I think you're somewhat okay for now. Hermitage is gone. Who gets attacked? You get attacked. Can I get my Great General? Thank you very much. What can you give me? I don't think you can give me. You're just shy of that coffee resource. Damn. Okay, so now you can give me this silk resource. And you are getting attacked quite heavily. So let's get a field gun going. And let's try to get that oil. There, heavy naval and cavalry units gain 1, so we need that oil probably. And we can try to get Munich. Another scientific city-state would be great to have. You'd also need a rail station, however you are also quite unhappy. There's nothing though I can give you to be more happy. I mean, I guess I could, at the very least, I give you a military academy to make you produce stuff faster. How is my... Can we... Yeah, okay, I had 20. So I think we can get rid of a couple of happiness resources in order to make you more happy. And you know what, actually, because I think, let's take a look, that actually says 6 happiness in a city with a rail station. Let's actually purchase that rail station. And I think I'll do the same for you. Let's purchase the rail station. So where are you? You're at 0. Now you're at +2. You're at -12. -5. If we were to give that ivory to the capital, we could take you out, and that's still -6. Why is that -6? Because yes, 6 happiness. 6 happiness in the capital, 3 in any other city. So that doesn't work. We need that rail station. So you give 3 happiness, and you give 4 happiness and production. So let's put you in there. And where is my town? Now we can get the 6 happiness in a rail station and the 4 happiness putting you at the very least -2. We could potentially give you a port, which you'd like to have anyway. So we could give you more. Is there anything? You can lose some happiness, and you as well. And so now everyone should be somewhat happy for now. Economic attribute. Wealth flows through the land like a river, offering up priceless nourishment. Economic security. There is the 1 gold on resources in towns, or 2 in towns in distant lands. Speaking of, we can actually give you some resources, and you'll just give me a little bit more culture. Okay, you can also use a port extremely well, and we will repair that in for some more happiness. And I would like to have the artifact, actually. That is now Incan Astro Blade. Nice. Okay, I don't want to... I cannot purchase anything. So yeah, that works. You've just been hit by a flood, which not good. Who used to? Okay, yeah, let's run in and attack. Let's also give you a port. Sadly, we should have we should have put that port. It's, yeah, we probably need to place that port here, because then we might be able to salvage that that city. We'll see. Yeah, you just need to stop, my friend. Again, let's take the science and the... I guess let's take that food for now, I guess. Yeah, you need to go. Okay, archaeologists have discovered, so did that give me culture? military academy going. Didn't look like it gave me any culture. Ah, you're already excavating that, so I might be too late. How? So what's the British Unique Explorer +5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use the excavate artifact. +5 culture for every tile. So it's not giving me the yields. Is it a one time? So for example, Carthage has, can I see Carthage? Okay, so let's see Carthage. I'm not sure if ocean tiles count there as well, but let's just say it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So let's say 30 tiles. Is it a one-time culture boost equals 5 times 30 then? How does that skill work? I'm kind of lost right now. I don't know how that would work or how that works, so I'm not entirely sure if that is a good skill or if it's not a good skill. So I guess for now it's something, I guess. It may or may not just work. You need to just heal. Okay, do we want to get, no, we don't really want to get Bucharest. We've got Munich. We could go for Addis Ababa as well, which I do like. Hello, Sammy. I am doing great. How are you? I'm currently confused about Ada Lovelace, about Great Britain's unique explorer, but other than that, everything's fine. What the hell? You can't make your way through there. I see. How about we cannot do open borders? That is a shame, although I might not need open borders.
Increased mean?
I do need open borders. How about open borders? You reject open borders. I was... figured as much. That's a shame. Would you like open borders? Yeah, you would like open borders. How is the streaming going so far? Pretty quiet. You're the first chatter today. Started off in the modern era, trying to take a look at what Great Britain can do. How was your day so far? Yeah, let's go for the mastery. We do want to have the Battersea Power Station. And we could technically try to go towards the Royal Exchange. 11 gold would be here, but the schoolhouse is a building that I do not want to get rid of. Could we get a port? There's an 11 port. There's a 7 port that would open up another tile to build though. And I think that is the only thing we can build on water. So I'd rather take that 7 port. If I'm completely honest. Okay, let's see if we can't make our way, oh my goodness, through here. We probably can't, right? Because you will always deny that. I mean, we might make our way down south. That is a that may be a possibility. So we'll see about that. Is there an 8? Where is the 8? There's the 8. There's an H's saw pit though. H's stonecutter, H's sawmill. So I guess we'll just go for that one. Are you still a thing? You are still a thing. I doubt I will get it though. But let's try it anyway. We do not want cheap viewers. Thank you very much. The guy, cheap viewers. Nah, fam. That is not a thing that we would like to have. All right, is that another flood? Gotta love myself another flood. You are unhappy with minus 1.5. That sucks, but I can't do anything against that right now. However, a quick merchant would be actually not that bad. Let's also get a merchant here and see what we can do.
So readily.
I was about to say, where the hell are you swimming, or sailing rather? That is, I did not wanna, I did not wanna go into their lands. No. Okay. I guess I can actually just turn you into a fishboat town. There's more fish, a lot more gold. There's, however, coffee and chocolate. There would be coffee, and that's about it. There's not really, there's 2 kinnin. That's a trader with 2 kinnin. Interesting. There's a cotton and coffee trade route. Chocolate and coffee trade route. Oh yes, we would like to have these. Alright, mass production. Let's go. I know they are brimming with discontent. There's not really a thing that I can do against that. I don't even know why they are brimming with discontent. They just are, I guess. Where is the chocolate and coffee? That is a route that you can give me. Chocolate, coffee route. Absolutely. Is there another good route? Some fish, some tea and some chocolate, some kinnin, more fish, fish and tea. A triple chocolate. Say no more. Say no more. Okay, we cannot get that spice. We can get the oil though. You can't be, I was about to say, you can't be that much, take that much longer. Addis Ababa is almost on my side. Mozonkani, ideally, I may or may not want to get rid of later. Monaco sounds like a good idea. Yes. I had hoped that this would be possible. Repair the rail station. Why is it destroyed? You are happy? Can you maybe like not? Okay, can we make a way to our destination? That looks good so far. So many, yeah, okay, that was a shame. We do, however, have a natural wonder here. We might want to get another, what's it called? Like not the excavator, the antiquarian. What was built? The Brandenburg. Someone's probably Germany, right? Or Prussia. Yeah, Napoleon was Prussia. Let's make the Royal Exchange right here. Truffles. All right. Who is you hate me? Germany might be interested, or not Germany. Friedrich, Mexico might be interested in giving me open borders. What would you say? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Let's get to there. We now kind of want to start with the Battersea Power Station. Not necessarily here though. You take 18 turns. You take 9 turns. Yes. That is definitely the better thing to do. And I was building the Royal Exchange. Where was I building that? There. Meaning afterwards we can build the manufactory. You are desperately trying to be happy, so I cannot give you... I didn't want to purchase that. I was dumb. Didn't want to do that. No. No, no. Communism. Okay. I guess. Didn't do anything. I'm not quite sure how that skill works. I might need to take a look at some... Influence have I been researched for this continent? Complete the hegemony to unlock research of antiquity ruins. It has? Do I know? How do I know? That's odd. We need the hegemony civic. Where the hell is that? Hegemony. Can research artifacts buried since the Antiquity Age. Gain a free artifact when researching artifacts. Interesting. So you're saying that as of right now, there is nothing I can do. There's supposed to be, I was about to say, isn't there supposed to be a natural wonder somewhere down there? Yeah. Oh, look at these yields. I want them yields. Anyway. Food and happiness. Always a good idea. More science. You have built the Royal Exchange. Where have you built the Royal Exchange? There is a Royal Exchange. So yeah. Let's go for that. Let's trade in. And there it is, the factory. Okay, let's give ourselves a factory here. Let's also purchase that rail station. Is a rail station a full building? It might be a full building. That's a shame. So no factory for you. Let's give you a factory. And let's give you also a factory. And now let's get rid of all these resources. Minus 20 seems like... ouch. What do we have the most? I think we have the most kaolin, so we'll turn you into a kaolin factory. And you need the happiness desperately. Is there any other? We have not turned you into a factory, which is a shame. You're at minus... Why the hell are you at minus 13? Oh my goodness. That will be a problem. Don't get me wrong. That'll be an issue. That I cannot turn you into a factory... town, a resource producing town sucks, not gonna lie. But the happiness issue is far worse. Like, oh my god, what the hell? Why are you at minus 15? Am I missing something? Okay. Utica, can we turn you into a factory town? Yeah, we can purchase ports. I was about to say. Okay, so Utica is also... Utica will produce citrus. I'm kinda scared that they will revolt, not gonna lie. I don't know why they are so unhappy. I cannot say. I have absolutely no idea. But we'll see how that works out, if that works out. Yeah, let's claim the artifact. Can we turn any other town also to more factory? Sabratan town. Let's give you a rail station. And I think the factory is... nope. Grocer, ironwork. Why can I give you a factory? Do you need a port? Okay, now the factory is there, which is weird, but okay. Science building received on science. Yes, please. Okay. Then I guess let's go towards flight. I assume we can already, at the very least, start to put in the chocolate. We cannot. Why can't we? Why not? I don't know. Maybe because it's not a factory. It doesn't have a factory just yet. That would be reasonable. Let's see how much you destroy. Doesn't say anything drastically. So for now, I'll keep it the way it is. You need a factory, meaning now I should be able to slot in the cocoa. Yes. Right, we've got Monaco closing in. Is there any other important city-state? Like I said, Mosokani, I probably want to get rid of. You slowly but steadily will be my friend. Same goes for you. You've been dealt with. Vienna. Let's go with that. Ani. Oh, you would also be quite nice to have at some point. The Oxford would be nice. I know I said I wanted to have you, but I might be able to build you. It's the university at the pavilion. I think I could build you here. Meaning I would love to have the Oxford University. Yeah, like so. Having 2 extra, 2 free, what's it called, technologies is huge. Okay, you just continue getting food. Is there a happiness town? No, but you can become a fishing town. You have quite a lot of fish boats. Is there any other town I would like to turn? You could become a good town. With a little bit more money, that is. And we would like to upgrade our ships. Ooh, that is actually super cheap. So now, if we wanted to, we could try to go for Ostia and have some more factory resources. However, we are making quite a lot per turn. So I am actually not sure if I actually need that. Let's get the rail station going. We'd need a port next turn.
As my eyes grew accustomed to the
And
light,
there is
details
moving
of
to
the-
civilians. And now let's go towards chartered companies because we want that 1 resource capacity in settlements with a port. Absolutely. Is there any city of great work and a resource slotted in receive? You know what? Can we not? We cannot. Apparently we... Okay, never mind. Okay, you've gotten the artifact. Was that just the boost where we finished that? I do not understand how that works, honestly. More science for city-states, always nice. How do we... just click excavate. Great. Speaking of science and city-state, yeah, we have enough influence. I guess you can stay there. That's fine for me. Okay, you are severely unhappy, but you don't really do anything about it, so it's either just a graphical glitch or I'm not complaining. Let's get the port. Yes, please. And then a factory next turn. Are you still up for grabs? You still are. Interesting. Okay, let's get the factory going. Meaning we can, that is, what was the town's name called? Rusgun something. There. What do we want to give you? Yeah, let's go with coffee. Yeah, I was about to say no. Yes. Hippo Town. We could turn you into a factory town as well. Napoleon has joined the democracy. Interesting. 2 turns we'll get the Battersea Power Station, which is nice. We'll take that. And there's the first milestone complete. We've started like 3 turns ago. Let's remember 151 points. Receive an artifact. Absolutely, we would like to have an artifact.
The face of a city changes
Opera house or
faster than a
department
human
store. Okay, interesting. Won't someone think of the antiquarians? Ada has just sat down for tea when representatives from the Society of Antiquaries barge into her rooms. They bemoan the rapid pace of modernization and insist more be done to preserve the past. Time marches forward, not backward, or the lessons of history are invaluable. I get 3 gold, just plus 3 gold. I mean, I guess the lessons of history are invaluable then, I assume. That seems a little low. Let's get a port. And next turn a rail station. Any happiness? At the very least we can make you happy. And we can also give you some happiness. Okay, but in general, apart from you, happiness seems to be at a good point again. I am absolutely not sure what the heck was going on there, but I'll take it. I won't complain. Where's my...
If I remembered Battersea. And now I do.
Cool. What was it? Words. What did I want to say? I wanted to say something. Yeah. About my merchant. Didn't I send out a merchant to give me a very nice trade route? Where the hell there? Is he? Yeah, I think I wanted to trade with, was it Kahului? Yeah. Which means now I have 3 more chocolate. Now question is, did I already end the turn? Yeah, we had 151. So what's that? 50, 60, 70, like 28 points per turn? Seems reasonable. Research initiative, I guess. You wanted to have a rail station and then later, next turn, a factory. That is Statue of Liberty done. 1630 culture. This guy is just... I don't know what he did. Something with H. Where is he? There, Hippo Town. Let's put some tea into there. Oh, actually, you need to... get rid of some of your happiness. My fishes so far work. Good. The red fort is done. Okay. Got another relic. Or artifact, rather. Didn't I also... Yeah, I had someone who is currently excavating. Yeah, still excavating. Okay. Let's take the social policies. Let's take Monthon. The culture is a good thing. Laboratory. We need a laboratory. Can we purchase a laboratory? 315. Observatory or schoolhouse? Yes, let's get the laboratory because that is medicine of the future done. And you can use a laboratory as well. Not yet. Medicine of the future. Working swiftly with the laboratory, doctors synthesize a new treatment for the tropical disease afflicting the population. The epidemic shrinks away in the light of new science and citizens rejoice. And there's 3 science on the laboratory, which that's a good science tile now. Not gonna lie. Okay, you've excavated that. Can we get more information? Or is that's a ruin? Hold on. We can excavate here. Okay, in 2 turns. Let's see if we get if that wonder gets stolen away from us. Shore battery. 5 production, 2 combat strength, 1 range, 2 inches each unit in this tile. You know what? Let's take that.
That knowledge is power.
And there is 1 resource capacity in settlements with a port.
So readily do people adapt them.
Meaning, look at that. So much production. So much resource thingy. I guess we'll just slot you in. You're at -29 though. You know what? Let's give you some. Look at that. You're not you're a city. I love it. This is... Holy shit, that is good. Okay, you may build me a laboratory as well. That is the new plaza, the district. Nice. Okay, splendid isolation just so that we can finish that. Also settlement limit, meaning we could actually think about it. Then again, I feel like I've probably finished that tree before I'll get that that city. Although would I? Nah. I don't know. I mean, I do have the Revenge is going, which do have splash damage, and I do want to I kind of wanna. Not gonna lie, I am sorta kinda tempted. Can we get our hands on an army commander and maybe next round something to defend that city? And we need to wait a turn to be able to denounce him. But you know, like I am tempted. The temptation is there. We actually also can already send in some troops. Thinking about it. And what else do we want to get? Let's upgrade our troops as well. At least as far as we can get them. And let's just send in another field cannon, I guess. That works. Okay, another artifact. Nice. Can we get anything else? Ah. I mean, then again, we want to go to war against you, so maybe that's not like the smartest idea. Ah. But we could. I mean, we could trade with you. There's a fish in there. We could trade with Pataliputra for some chocolate and some. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Hey. How is your relation with others? Friendly with Napoleon. Okay, people might not like what I'm about to do. Fair. Nothing I can do. But I want that city.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember.
The clever men at Oxford know all that there is to be known. Okay, Oxford done. I feel like that's a wonder that was in the game in the Civ 5, I believe, as a wonder that can everyone build, Civ 6 and 7, which is something that, you know, wonders like the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus or the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria or the Statue of Zeus or the Temple of Artemis cannot say, which is wild.
Electricity is not that the power is mysterious. The face of a city.
To me. Yeah. Let there be light. Ada taps the quill against her forehead, willing a breakthrough to spring forth. Electricity powers machines and provides light, but there must be more innovative ways to use it. Design a device to examine the brain, 3 gold on the Opera House, or design a device that stores electricity for later use, 3 culture and laboratory. Let's go for the laboratory. Just think about it. I would have taken the production later on. That would make that laboratory have a... What's the base yield of a laboratory? Where is the laboratory? There. Base yield of 6 science, plus all like the science bonuses that vary, and it would have gotten 3 more science, 3 culture, and 3 production. So a 9 science, 3 culture, 3 production, plus whatever adjacency bonuses you would have gotten. That is insane. That is what is going on. Like, seriously. That is just bewildering. It's already begun here. And probably also here, right? They've been faster. Okay, I've got a wildcard point. Let's get the Tech Mastery research boost. I forgot that I've gotten that. I mean, yeah, let's go down towards aerodynamics. I doubt that it would do anything. What's the ranking so far? Good, I would argue. Especially the Railroad Tycoon. works. Sometimes it just works. Okay, yeah, but we can get some more information. Good. Okay, Napoleon starts to dislike me. Sorta, kinda unfriendly. How about a research collab? Was a long shot. Ah, right. You need... let's get the research initiative again. The manufactory already exists. Let's build the Royal Exchange. Okay, can we not? Can I just repeat that? Oh. House of Wisdom. That is the thing I wanted. Mr. Napoleon. Why do you build the things I want to build? Let's purchase a shore battery. Oh. Wild. Does it get an attack? Or is it just if I stand a ranged what's it called? A ranged unit onto that tile, it gets a bonus to... I don't know, what did the shore battery do again? Is it... hang on. That... Okay, shore battery. 3 ranged combat strength, 1 range to range the siege units in this tile. So yeah, it actually just gives that. Let's get the policy slot. Cities with both a great work. Yeah, that is what I wanted to have. More culture, more science. There's a great banker. There is the great banker. With like, I don't know how much.
War is...
But I think we might lack, no, we do. We will probably lack a little bit of influence. Diplomatic boat hooks. Diplomatic boat hooks, not both hooks. The world grows more complex, yet British politicians are increasingly reluctant to support alliances with other powers. Yeah, I don't know. I have one alliance. It's not my fault that like half the world doesn't like me. They declare that Great Britain should steer clear of foreign policy entanglements by maintaining a safe distance, though some worry that a lack of friends will come back to bite. I feel like there's an insult hidden in there somewhere. I can't tell where. Great Britain is fueled by inner strength, or some outreach is necessary for success. We are fueled by inner strength just because you said that I don't have any friends, which hurts. Sniff. No, I need to keep my my influence. All right. What can you build? I like to have a shore battery. I like how it's ageless, indicating that there will be another age. Let's get the aerodrome. At least I want to try to go to the science victory as well, although we will probably try to get the economic victory. Is that also just a research site? That is also just a research site. Screw you. Why am I getting confused? The research site is the little vase with the with the magnifying glass. And what's the dig site? That is a dig site. I see. The Oxonians. As Britain thrives, more and more young men and women lobby for a place in its hallowed institutions. But elites worry that if the country's future leaders are forced to mingle with the common rabble, before long an Oxford education won't mean anything. Won't mean what it used to mean. Be right back. Alright, where was I? Whence tradition, 3 golden settlements, but -3 happiness on schoolhouse, or Britain's future leaders can come from anywhere. Absolutely, they can absolutely come from anywhere. Mainly because I don't want unhappiness. Like, yeah. Unhappiness is not good. Where is it the manufactory? Yeah, it is the manufactory. Okay, what's the next? Kampala, let's go. An excavation has already begun. I am too slow! Then you can just stay here and look what they are doing. Finally! The trader has made his way. Not that I would need the fish or the chocolate or anything, but at last he made his way. Okay. Institute unique improvement, sure. Let's get the Institute unique improvement, why not? Okay, slow and steady. Slow and steady. What's the next thingy? I think on this continent it is... Paris is something that we need to go look at. Institute. I do want to see... How does the Institute look? Let's purchase an Institute. Pretty. Is that a little greenhouse? That is a little greenhouse. I need a zoom in closer mod. Like, absolutely. That is something that is needed. Okay. Ooh, a 26 food grocer. Hell yeah. Look at that. 114. Oh my goodness. Let's turn you into a fishing town. 193.5 food. It is absolutely insane. That is the Dois Tepton. Okay. And then we've down here we have La Haina.
In the Enlightenment.
Hermitage, I believe, is already gone. Trinkets that teach. Beneath the soil lie remnants of people long gone, whose stories and trinkets are waiting to be unearthed and shared with the world. Have 5 points in the Geographic Society Legacy Path, which we apparently have. Now that the artifacts have been unearthed and preserved, they may now be studied and learned from. Cultural attribute point. And a celebration. 1 culture per age for great works on display. 1 culture and settlements for each resource assigned to them. Let's get the culture per age. And I guess social question. Bring with discontent. Yeah, you are, but we are also close to a victory. Okay, who are we still missing? I think on that landmass we are missing no one. And on that landmass, as you say, Ciudad de Mexico, Pataliputra, and Ba'ak. Ba'ak, Mexico, and Pataliputra. There's a war. I could go to war as well. The Great Barrier Reef is nice. But I don't want to go to war because I am close to winning now, so I don't technically need to go to war. Which means I will end my alliance. Thank you very much. Let's get the radio station. You are severely unhappy, which we need to take care of. And you have basically done anything. Ah, there is another natural wonder that you can get. Palacio de Bellas Artes done. Okay, I guess. We could get the rare metals. I'd like the gold for every city-state that I am suzerain of, though. Oh. Yeah, right, we've got the thingy. Meaning that you can actually start the transoceanic flight now. Not that it will do much, because depending on how much that costs in like 1 to 4 turns minimum, we're done here. So yeah.
The memory.
But we can upgrade to, I assume, tier 2 revenges? Yeah, tier 2 revenges. The Toils of Youth. A social reformer stands in front of a factory, forcing leaflets into the hands of passerby, while preaching about the young lives being sacrificed on the altar of profit. Children deserve a proper education. 3 gold in schoolhouse, but minus 500 gold, or hardworking children grow up into disciplined adults. Nah, they deserve a proper education. We don't want child labor. I realize I've never actually gotten a submarine. I wonder how they look like. Let's purchase ourselves a submarine. Fancy. What does it? What does it do? What's this? What is a submarine skill? Stealth naval unit can only be seen by adjacent units. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Two culture from specialist, but 50% happiness maintenance to science, but nope, I don't actually really care about that. Okay, and with that we'll go to what I believe is the last city, right? Pataliputra. And next turn should be the win. If we take a look at the rankings, we are 39% in, by the way. And I guess we'll do that as well. So, because we've gotten Carthage, and because we've gotten Great Britain, and because they have so much good stuff for resource slots, I wanted to go another victory, another economic victory. I know I said that.
The economy is stitched together.
Let's hear that real quick.
Before, and in this new tapestry comes a voice of order.
I know I said it at the end of the last game that I wanted to try something other than a economic victory, because let's just face it, they are far too quick over. But I wanted to try that out. I wanted to see just how well that works. And they, like Great Britain and Carthage, they work incredibly well together. Get a lot of towns out as Carthage with the unique quarter in them, and then later on as Britain build the ports, get the civic that gives one more resource slots to settlements with ports, and you breeze through that. And I like Great Britain. Given that it is a rather straightforward victory, I really like the economic victory, and Great Britain, of course, plays into that role quite lovely. You would build ports anyway if you go for an economic victory. So Great Britain just getting a flat-out boost on ports is nice. I think I said it before in the other streams. Ada Lovelace is an absolutely amazing and insane leader with her skills. I didn't really play them out, to be honest, at least not in the modern age. But I was like beelining towards certain techs and civics, and normally right about now, I mean, granted in the scientific and the science tree, we would still go for, like, if you were to go for science victory, we would still go for the science, for like the space flight and stuff like that. But in general, I'd argue right about now we would start catching up on masteries. So I think at that point in the modern age, Ada's skills would actually like start to shine. But because we just breezed through the entirety of the economic tree in the modern age, that just didn't happen. In general, I like Britain. I think I like Carthage more, mostly because having resource slots is crucial in any age. In the Antiquity Age, for having just resources slotted in the Exploration Age for the luxury resources, and in the Modern Age for the factory resources, treasure resources in the Exploration Age, that is. And Carthage is just insanely helpful with that. And but I do like Great Britain. I don't know how good their unique boat is, because I didn't get to attack. It's also, if we were to go for different victory type, it is probably also around that time where we would have started war, which just didn't happen. So I can't say much about them. I don't understand their unique explorer. On paper, it sounds great. I don't know where, when, and how that 5 extra culture per field in the per tile in the capital comes into play. And the unique district is okay. It's just like it just gives, like, I think, like a little bit of gold, a little bit of production. Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing to cheer about, but it's also nothing to be ashamed of. In general, I think what I really like about Great Britain is the civics, especially the one that gives you 1 extra resource slot. But yeah, that is this stream. Thank you very much for joining. If you want to watch it again, you can always take a look at the VOD's channel. And for everyone else, I hope you're having a wonderful day, whatever it is you're doing afterwards. And I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye!